welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tara and I am a mom of 2 boys, a 2-year-old and 4-year-old, and I make Montessori and motherhood videos here on my channel. Today I've got another Lovevery review for you guys, and today's box is the Investigator, which is ages 31, 32, and 33 months. My 2-year-old is now 31 months, and looking at this box I can tell that these activities are going to be perfect for him, especially where he's at developmentally. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that both of my boys go to a Montessori school part-time. I love knowing that whenever I get a new Lovevery box that I know that these items are going to be activities and toys that fit into our Montessori home.
Lovevery takes the guesswork out of toy shopping. They provide the right toys at the right time that support your child's learning during these important developmental windows. I also love that their toys are safe and sustainable and are built to last. They are made with sustainably harvested wood, organic cotton, non-toxic paints, and baby-safe plastics, which is especially important in those younger years when your babies are mouthing everything. Lovevery is also commitment-free. You can cancel at any time or skip a box, which they make very easy to do online.
All right, let's get into the Investigator box. The first thing that we have is this match and tap hammer box. This is such a fun activity. My 2-year-old and 4-year-old have both already been playing with this, kind of fighting over it, but we've been learning to take turns, and it has been so much fun. It is an activity that you can practice matching, cause and effect, and gross motor skills. It comes with this little hammer, and it also comes with these little pegs that you can hammer through the hole, or you could just push them in as well. They're pretty easy to come in and out. There is a little bit of give though, so like the hammer really does help. It also comes with these really cute pattern cards, so your kids can start learning how to match the different color pegs to the different colors on the pattern. When I first opened the box, I noticed that there was a little groove up here, and I was like, what is that for? Because it was very clear to me anyway that these went here for your children to match up the pegs. But of course I checked their play guide, and it said that it was a groove so that your child can put the card up here and then have to kind of look up here to reference where the pegs go. So this activity I really love because I feel like you can continue to use this as your child gets older. Like I said, my 4-year-old has been really into using this and playing with it. So I might introduce that part to him as like a little bit more of a challenge and see how he likes that. So the next activity is this twist and pivot pattern puzzle. Try to say that 5 times fast. This activity has been so fun. So as you can see, I'm already missing one of these. I didn't feel like tracking it down for this video. This has been really fun, and my kids have been having a blast trying to figure these puzzles out, but I have to tell you that this is a little bit challenging, and they really have to use their concentration and focus in order to figure out how these work. This first stack over here is just like on a dowel, and they each spin off. So this one was the first one that my 2-year-old kind of figured out how to do. He really enjoyed spinning these on and off. The next one has this sort of Mickey Mouse looking shape inside, and you have to swivel each piece to be able to get it off of the little dowel here. So as you can see, when you try to just pull it up, it doesn't come up, but when you turn it so it matches up with the little dowel piece here, it comes up. So this one also is a bit tricky, but it's something that I think a 2-year-old can definitely grasp how to do. And the third side seems like it might be the easiest, as it's just squares, but there's a couple of squares that move and a couple that don't, which makes it a little bit trickier because as you're trying to get these off, one might move on you or one might not move on you, and it does make it quite tricky to get on and off. So my 2-year-old hasn't mastered this yet, but I love that about these toys, that it gives them something to work towards, and it helps them really use their concentration and learn how to focus on an activity. The next item that is included in the box is a countdown color timer, and I absolutely love this timer. First of all, let's talk about how it came with a battery. What? Like, that never happens. Thank you Lovevery for including a battery for this. If you have a 2-year-old, you will know how hard transitions are at this age. 2-year-olds have no concept of time, and they really hate transitioning to new activities. So I personally have found that timers work really great. I've used one in the past. I really love timers like these that have the visual that your kids can see the time actually going away. It makes it much easier for them to understand how long it's going to be, or like at least they can look at it and actually watch the time as it's going down and see when it's getting closer and closer to there being no more color. Like I said, 2-year-olds do not understand time, so it can be really, really hard to kind of teach that concept of time, and there can be a lot of big emotions around time-sensitive things, leaving for school, transitioning between activities, having to come to the table to eat. In our house, personally, we've been using a timer, and we're definitely going to start using this one because it is super cute and very functional. The next item is this liquid lab kit. So if you are familiar with Montessori, you have probably seen activities set up just like this on trays, especially pouring activities. And like I said, my 2-year-old goes to a Montessori school, so he is very into the pouring activities and has had quite a few lessons on them already. But I really appreciate that Lovevery included this entire pouring lab kit in this box, because this really is perfect for this age. It comes with like a little test tube and beaker, and then this little pitcher to pour with, and then a funnel. So there's so many pouring activities that you can do. If you want to see a video about the different pouring activities that my kids enjoy doing, let me know in the comments below, because I have been thinking about making a video on that. But I do love that Lovevery included something like this in their play kit, because it is perfect for this age range and is a great Montessori activity. The next activity is a gross motor play activity, which we love to have in our house, and this is a great indoor gross motor play activity. This is their Jump In Eco Hoops with organic cotton bags. They've got 3 rings, the red, blue, and yellow, along with the bean bags of the same colors that you can use to create a bunch of different gross motor activities. My boys have been loving just jumping in between these hoops, using the hoops as hula hoops, throwing the bean bags into them. When it comes to imaginative play, items like this are great because you can make up so many different activities. Your imagination is really your limit when it comes to activities like this. Of course, Lovevery includes so many different ideas in their play guide, so be sure to check that out for some different ways to use these rings and bean bags. This play kit is really jam-packed with items. I feel like I just keep going and going, but we're not done yet. The next item is their Things That Move memory game. And look at this cute little box that this game comes in. I love Lovevery's packaging. They really have the cutest packaging, and these little boxes, like my kids love playing with boxes. They honestly might play with this box longer than they play the memory game. My kids love Things That Go, so this is just a matching game that has 2 of the same cards. These are both airplanes, and then it has other things that go like bicycle, school bus, truck. There are so many different activities that you can play with these cards. There's the classic game of memory, but Lovevery includes a few different games and activities that you can play with these in their play guide. I keep mentioning the play guide because it really is such a key part of their kits. There's so much information in this guide. Not only does it have an explanation for all the activities and items that you get, but they always include a more activities tab in the back where they give you some different ideas of activities that you can do at home with your child that will be developmentally appropriate for their age. For instance, this one has a recipe for how to make homemade moon sand, which is something I have made before with my boys and has been a really big hit. So they always include some more activities in the back, so do not forget to check out the play guide when you get your kit. The play kit also comes with this book called The Playdate. Our family are big fans of the Lovevery books, and this one is another great one to add. This one talks about a little girl who goes on a play date with a friend, and it kind of goes through just a range of emotions about how she feels on her play date and how they work through their feelings. And it's just, I mean, like, it's just such a sweet book. They kind of hug at the end, and it's so applicable to your kids at this age as they are learning to play parallel with friends, and how that can really play out as your kids aren't really at that age where they're playing together with somebody, but they are starting to play alongside other people. So this book is definitely a favorite for, I think, both kids and parents. As always, I will have links to this Lovevery kit and the Lovevery website in my description box below. If you've been thinking about purchasing a Lovevery Playkit, especially the Investigator Playkit, I highly recommend it. And as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, because I make new videos just like this every week. I will see you in my next video. Bye!